If you're looking for more ways to help improve your balance, I've got 5 single leg exercises in this video you're going to want to know about.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Coach Tonya with Critical Bench. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be talking about and showing you 5 single leg exercises that you can be doing to help improve your balance. But before I show you those 5, I want you to check out that pinned comment below for the Neuro Balance Therapy program. This is an amazing program for anybody of any age, no matter how challenged your balance may be. The exercises and the programs in this product are absolutely amazing. So you want to check that out and you want to find out all about it because it's fantastic. It's a big game changer in all of your workouts and just your daily movements. All right. So 5 single leg exercises to help improve balance. So why do we want to do single leg exercises? I could sit here and regurgitate data all day long, but I'm going to give you just one very big takeaway. When you walk, we walk one foot in front of the other. So it's kind of a single leg exercise in a way. We're using one leg. We don't walk like birds, we don't hop. So working single leg and doing single leg exercises are a great way to help improve or sustain really great healthy balance, which is critical because as we get older and our balance becomes more challenged, we certainly want to have a very strong sense of how we are moving in our own space. It's going to help reduce the risk of falls and injuries and all kinds of things that we really would like to avoid. So working on single leg exercises, the first one I show you is just basic seated to standing. Now I've got a bench because I'm lucky. I work at a gym, but some of you may not have a bench. You may have a chair, so you can use a chair. Some of you may have a really sturdy wooden coffee table, which is also fine. So all this is going from seated to standing. Now that to you is not necessarily a single leg exercise, but it's kind of it's a baseline to give you an idea of where your balance is. If you can sit down and stand up without any problem, okay, without any wobbling, then you're good to go, okay? A lot of these exercises are not going to be very challenging for you. But now I want you to try it with your eyes closed. And how well do you do with that? Okay, so for me, going from a seated to a standing position isn't hard for me. And it isn't hard for me to do with my eyes closed. Some people might find that when they go from seated to standing, they need a couple seconds, okay? So that is an indication that your balance is a little bit challenged, all right? So we just want to start there to figure out where we're at. The first single leg exercise I want to show you is a single leg deadlift, okay? So that is just essentially starting out with both feet. Take all your weight and shift it to your one supporting leg. You're going to come down, touch the floor, and come up. Okay? Come down, touch the floor, and come up. And it's okay to pause and reset. If you find that you're a little wobbly going down, but you're able to move through one rep, that's great. Stop and reset. Do it a few more times. And come up. And again, and come up. Okay. Now, whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other side. And you might find, it's not uncommon to find that your balance is much stronger on one leg than the other. That's okay. So come down, come up, down, and up. A few things that can help, or one big thing that can help, is finding something to focus on. I really recommend finding something on the floor that's a little bit ahead of you when you're working on balance exercises. It kind of, not right in front of you, but a little bit ahead of you so that your head is in a neutral position. You're not looking up, you're not looking down. That is huge. Visual cues are huge in helping with your balance. The other thing is always focus on making sure you're keeping your core tight and strong. The whole core section and all those muscle groups involved are key in helping you to stay balanced just with everyday movements, walking, sitting to standing, bending down and picking things up, carrying groceries. We really want to make sure that we're keeping our core tight and engaged because that is going to help us not only move through these exercises, but it also overall helps us maintain better balance. So that was a single leg deadlift, just body weight only. Now, if you can blow through, 10 to 12 reps of those without any problem, you might want to add a small amount of weight. So a 5-pound dumbbell, a kettlebell, a water jug, something that has some weight, and then do the same exercise, adding weight, and see how you do with that. Again, it's not so much a strength exercise as it is a balance exercise, but in looking at balance, a lot of times we're walking around and moving through our day and we're carrying weight anyways. Again, groceries, packages, children. So adding weight to some of these exercises can just help improve and increase your balance ability. So the next exercise I want to show you is technically called a single leg box squat. And if you look over here, we'll show you, we do have boxes in the gym. A lot of you probably aren't going to have those at home, but you will have something you can use in place of. What I have, I brought the bench over because I work at a gym, so I have access to a bench. I brought a chair. Now, for a lot of you, depending on your height, depending on your balance, like for me, even the bench and the chair are a little bit low. I have very limited mobility in my ankle. I just find these too low to do single leg squats. So I'm gonna grab a step here just to raise the height. So find whether it's a chair or a table that you have at home that's really good and solid that you can use. And if you need to add height to it, even, you can even use pillows. You just need to be able to feel it on your glutes because we're not really taking rests in between these. So the single leg is just what it sounds like. One leg, you don't have to hold it out, just no weight on the one leg. All your weight shifts to one supporting leg. You come down and touch your glutes and you come up. If you have to touch your toe down to reset your balance, great. Touch. Now this is a little bit too high. I really should have this lower, but we're just gonna keep going. And lower and touch. Lower and come up. Now let's shift sides again. So let's put all our weight on the other supporting leg. Come down and up. I struggle a little bit more on this side. Touch your glutes, come up. Touch your glutes, come up. Just working on that balance, single leg movement, lowering and raising. Okay, so a few times on each leg. When that feels really comfortable and really easy, if you started with a higher height like this, I would probably take the risers off of both sides and just add the step itself. But lower it, add the challenge to see how your balance does after getting really good at a higher platform, lowering it, seeing just how much better you can increase your balance by lowering that height, okay? Going back to the single leg deadlift, but this time we're adding a little cross body movement in it as well. So if you remember the original single or the first single leg deadlift I showed you, weight on the supporting leg, we came down and touched our toe. I'm gonna hit the bench there. So this time we're gonna come and actually cross touch the outside of that supporting foot, okay? And cross. And that does make it more tricky. And cross, and up, cross, and up. So having something to focus on certainly helps. Keeping that core engaged helps. Resetting just by tapping your toe on the floor all helps. And once again, when you get really good and you can do this quite fluid, you might want to grab a small amount of weight in your one hand and just to increase the challenge a little bit. Let's see how I am on the other side. I'll get comments about this later if I can't do it very well. So cross and up, just like that. And a lot of you are probably even better than me. And cross and up, just like that. Now the last movement actually is super, super simple. I did this on purpose. I'm gonna move this right out of the way. Let's get down on the floor a little bit. And these are single leg rotations. From kneeling on your side, okay? So hands supporting me right under my shoulder. Okay, I'm on my knee. Lift that leg up and circles in one direction and the other direction. You probably want to do like 10. Okay, I'm just gonna do a couple. Okay, we can do on one side. We're gonna switch to the other side now. And you might be a little surprised to find that going in one direction versus the other is much more easy. And you may find that one side, it's really easy to do the circles, leg circles, and the other side, it's like you really have to work at it. It's a funny thing about balance and your brain. And the other side. Just like that. Okay, so those are 5 really simple single leg exercises that you can just work into your day somehow. You can also work them into your exercise routines that you're doing. Pick a couple, put them in maybe the beginning. Doing some balance movements pre-workout is a really good idea. If you're struggling with your balance, it can help you have a safer workout. They can also help you to feel more confident in some of the exercises that you're doing. What else do I want to tell you about balance exercises? The more you do them, the more frequently you do them, the more you practice them, the better your balance will become. There goes the garbage truck. Lots of background noise today, but this is what we do. So I hope you enjoyed these exercises. I hope you do practice them. I know I need to practice them a lot more, but these are really easy ways to fit movements into your day that will have a huge impact on your balance today, your balance tomorrow, and your balance in the years to come. Hey, thank you for watching the video today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that notification bell and the subscription button so you don't miss any of our free video content we have here on this channel. Also, please check out that pinned comment. That is a link to the Neural Balance Therapy program. I cannot say enough about this program and just how amazing it is, and it is going to be a total game changer in your day and in your workouts and how you move and just how strong and confident you feel. So really, you want to check that out. Again, I'm Coach Tonya. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.